From 161st Street here in the Bronx, MLB The Show's got baseball from Yankee Stadium. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Cleveland Indians and the New York Yankees. It's Yankees baseball, and it comes your way next. Here's Leonys Martin, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Cleveland, right fielder Leonys Martin.
First offering on its way. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Here's Michael Brantley. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's gone 2 for 8. He's taken him deep once. 1-0 the count. The 1-0. Swing and a little tapper. The 1-1 home. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He was the winner of the AL Silver Slugger Award at shortstop a season ago. And that misses, ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Betances is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
Number 68.
Jose Ramirez will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Stepping into the box, Edwin Encarnacion, and the Tribe with an opportunity for still more damage here in the first. No balls and a strike to count. Down and away, ball 1. Previous history against Dellin Betances. He's totaled 4 hits in 16 tries. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Fouled off. Here's the 2-2. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Has a look, now the pitch. Fouled away. Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off with the
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Fielder, Brett Gardner.
And that one just missed outside. Tapped out in front of home. And that's out number 1. Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's got 3 base hits in 23 at-bats. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Chopped weakly up the first base line. And quickly there are 2 away. Stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton. Kluber steps into his windup. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit at third. Donaldson's up with it. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Now in the box, Yonder Alonso. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here it comes, 0-2. And he misses there, 1-2. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Pitch on the way. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1. Now at the plate, Jason Kipnis. Previous history against Dellin Betances. He's a .333 hitter. Kipnis, 30 years of age. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. 3-2 to the Indian center fielder. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Judge going back on it to the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall.
Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded.
He scores as they push their lead to 3 now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Back up the middle, taken in by Gregorius. And that's the second out. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Leonis Martin. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. A ball and no strikes. 2-0 now.
2-0.
In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
The 3-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. So the 2-out base hit on the top of the inning is still alive. So coming to the plate, Michael Brantley. Previous history against Zach Britton is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Just a tick behind for a strike. Martin, the runner at first with 2 gone. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit in the air to left. Gardner on the move. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Leading off the inning, Aaron Judge, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Hits this one hard the other way. And that is through into right field for a single. The throw into second. And he'll pull into second with one away. Here's Didi Gregorius. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's gone just 2 for 13. And that's in there for strike one. Gregorius, also known as Sir Didi around the game and in the Netherlands. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1 and 2.
Kluber is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and two, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will get fouled. 2-1. And the 2-1. And he just misses with a curveball.
Gotta think it's going to be a fastball here on 3-1. He definitely doesn't want to walk the bases loaded.
The 3-2 pitch is at the knees and called strike 3. Standing in, Miguel Andujar. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Here's a pop-up now. Ramirez has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. In previous meetings with Britain over the years, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Hit sharply on the ground. Backhanded. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Digging in to try it again, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And it's fouled away. Hard hit ball to second. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. So striding in, Edwin Encarnacion. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Into the box now, Josh Donaldson. In previous meetings with Britain over the years, he's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10. He also has 1 home run.
Hey, I have no problem with that.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Here's Yonder Alonso, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Hit hard to the right side, and that's through for a hit. Now at the plate, Jason Kipnis, and he might still be a bit winded after the inside the park home run in his first at bat. High pop up. Voigt shading to his right. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. In previous meetings with Britain over the years, he's a perfect 3 for 3. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that is a foul. Leading off the inning, Gleyber Torres. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Brantley is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Next for New York, Brett Gardner. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Line drive to center field. Oh, and it falls as he can't make the play.
Gardner not stopping. He's headed for third.
The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second. Striding into the box, Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2-hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on.
And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get. So stepping in, Leonis Martin. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas.
Aroldis Chapman is going to jump into this one much earlier than I think he ever anticipated. Here comes another 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Line towards center field. Hicks is there, and he has it for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Brantley. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances.
6 runs, 10 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Pulled toward right center field. Hicks is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So here's Francisco Lindor now. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's 1 for 2. First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires this. Giancarlo Stanton now.
Leading off the 4th for the Yankees.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Giancarlo Stanton.
No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Lays off 2-2 now. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Aaron Judge goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Brantley is under it. And that retires the side. Digging in once again, Jose Ramirez.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland.
Belted out toward deep center field. Hicks going back. Still going back. Gone into Monument Park. Digging in now, Edwin Encarnacion. He singled his last time up. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And he fouls this one off. Chapman's ready. Here it is on 2-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a slider. Lifetime line against Chapman. Just a couple of matchups, no hits. And Chad Green gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Hit hard back up the middle. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Ready for another shot now. Yonder Alonso. Last time through was a base hit. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. And Gregorius will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Ready for another chance? Didi Gregorius. He reached on a single in his first try.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. A 1-1. Line drive to left. Brantley is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Stepping in, Luke Voigt. First time up, he went down looking. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a sinking fastball that stayed a little high apparently. Now a drive out to left center field. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
The next 0-2. Line towards center field. Kipnis is right there to handle it, and there are 2 gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Hits sharply toward the right side. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. Never mind. The ump says it was a trap. And the runner scores from second as they chip into the deficit here. Here's Brett Gardner now. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Pitch out. Nothing doing. There goes Torres off of first. A little bouncer. Torres is off of first with 2 away. He's on the move again from first. Pitch outside. The throw. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Lindor up the middle. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Now batting, Jason Kipnis. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard. Standing in, Yan Gomes. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Changeup messed up his timing for a swinging strike.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation. So making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Here's Leonys Martin. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for David Robertson. Gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Now this ball's hit deep to left field. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Broadcasting live from Houston, Texas, where the retractable roof of Minute Maid Park is closed. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Houston Astros. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one, as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. At the plate, Brett Gardner. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for the Yankees, left fielder, Brett Gardner.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Back up the middle. Beautiful diving stop. He gathers the throw in time. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Good action to the cutter, but he lays off, and the count goes to 1-2. Line towards center field. Springer is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he has 9 base hits in 18 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning. Here's George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the
First delivery to him on the way.
Center fielder, George.
Sliders in for a strike.
0-1.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, the reigning batting champion in the American League. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Hicks going back, still ranging back. Gone! So striding forward now, Alex Bregman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
One ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Here's Carlos Correa now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive.
Correa.
Line to the right side, but foul. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Correa, who's sometimes called Show-Rea, he was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The count now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Is laid off, and the count runs full. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Payoff pitch one more time. Again, he sends it out of play. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. There's ball 4. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Bounce towards the second baseman. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Get off me, ball. That ball's way too far inside. He's got to step out of the box right now and adjust his batting gloves because he just got stung by a pack of wasps.
Behind 0-2 now. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Into the box, Gary Sanchez, the American League's Silver Slugger behind the plate a year ago. Scorched to third. Bregman gloves it. Throw gets him, 2 down. So digging in now, Didi Gregorius. First pitch of the at-bat. A bounce it to the left side. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Digging in, Luke Voigt. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Gregorius leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And there's a line drive. Base hit to left field. Here's Miguel Andujar now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A ball and no strikes. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Into the Crawford boxes and gone. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gleyber Torres. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. A ball and a strike. Hit hard to short. From deep in the hole. What a play, and that ends the inning. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's 1 for 5.
Hey, we're still in the early.
Marwin Gonzalez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gardner is there. He's got it 1 away. Striding in, Tyler White.
Designated hitter, Tyler White.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. Now the 0-1. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge racing back. Gone! Digging in, Josh Reddick. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Bounce it to the left side. Andujar fields it cleanly. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. First delivery to him on the way. Hit in the air to left. Gardner will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Here's Brett Gardner now. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game.
Brett Gardner.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Springer at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here it comes on 0-2. Back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play. Giancarlo Stanton now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Hit to third. Bregman fields it cleanly. Ball's there, and he is out at third. So here's the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. He flew out in his last at-bat. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. And he will beat the throw to McCann, safe at home plate. And he knew he was in trouble there as they just tag him out between second and third. Here's George Springer. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Striding in for Houston, Jose Altuve. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. He's taken outside for ball 1. Back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Fouled away.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And, this one's by him to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Altuve at third with nobody out. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Ready now, Carlos Correa, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. The 1-0 home. And this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And it's off the foul pole and right for a home run. Settling in now, Yuli Gurriel. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Hicks is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping into the box, Marwin Gonzalez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make it 0 for 1 so far. A 1 pitch on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Gregorius is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. A shot down the first baseline. And he is going to have extra bases to start the fourth. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he'll make it into third base with a leadoff triple. Digging in for his second at-bat, Didi Gregorius. He singled his last time up. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up.
And that'll be a base hit and an RBI as well, as it ties our ball game at 5-5. And he is out trying for 2 bases, but credit him with a single and an RBI here. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Five runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Hit hard down the line, and that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. He'll get it into second, and he'll reach second now with 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Miguel Andujar. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Back goes Springer. Onto the balcony and gone. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's 0 for 1 after.
Now batting, number 25.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one. But the funny thing is, he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
3-0 now.
You look in the dugout, you can tell that manager's getting ready to come out on that top step. If he doesn't get out of this situation right here, and it's a tough one, I think the bullpen comes in.
It's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away. Tony Sipp answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter. Andrew McCutchen will be summoned off the bench here, as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find it.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Changes up on him, if that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at-bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Andrew McCutchen sent packing for the second out of the inning. And now before the 0-1 pitch, a quick stoppage as he steps out. Now the 0-1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit.
Now a shot to center field. Back goes the center fielder, but this ball has plenty behind it, and it's a home run. Giancarlo Stanton now. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right side, hit hard. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Tyler White will bat next. He'll be the one to lead off.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving.
Dylan Betances answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. And it's fouled away.
Now playing left field, number 26.
Seared down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Missed with a breaking ball. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Very weakly on the ground. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Judge moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Previous history against Dylan Betances. He's gone 2 for 6. First delivery to him on the way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. So far, 0 for 1 with a first pitch of the at-bat on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch fouled off. Fouled away.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
3-2 full count. Another full count offering on its way. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. 5 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ball game for the Astros to this point. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. From the belt, the pitch. Hit hard on the ground at first. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him. Ready once again, Aaron Judge.
Leading off for the Yankees, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge. Your attention, please.
The pitcher coming on now as we'll get a look at the side armor, Joe Smith.
Joe Smith.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. So despite featuring a pair of aces on the mound, this game's taken an unexpected turn as neither starter seems to have brought his best stuff in this game, something both lineups have certainly taken advantage of.
Well, D-Roy, we had contrasting styles in this one. One power pitcher, one control pitcher. Both had rough outings in this one.
Yeah, that's why you love baseball, right? You can't handicap this thing. We came into this not knowing who was going to win out. Was the finesse guy going to locate? Was the power guy going to have his big-time heater? Neither of that came to fruition. Tip of the cap to both offenses for pounding the baseball today.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. Popped him up. Gurriel is under it. 2 down. Here's Didi Gregorius. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Set and the pitch. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center, but he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Previous history against Dylan Betances. He's 1 for 5. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Hicks comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Now to the plate, Alex Bregman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Oh, he chased a bad pitch that time. It's strike 1. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll just waste one there. 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it. 2 gone. Ready to take his hacks again, Carlos Correa, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike 1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. 2-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Luke Voigt. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line. Greg Bird will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Missed with a slider.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another full count offering on its way. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th. Coming to the plate now, Miguel Andujar. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And there's ball 2 now.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Here now the 2-2. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. Altuve for 1. On to first, and they get the double play. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Line drive to center field. Springer is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. At the plate, Yuli Gurriel. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now.
Marwin Gonzalez.
Gurriel stands at second with no outs. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Here's a 2-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4. Riding in once again, Tyler White. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. None out, runners at first and second. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now. Drilled right back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first to complete the double play. Stepping up to the plate, Josh Reddick. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Zach Britton, southpaw. Standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Jake Marisnick will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Swing and a miss. 1-1. That fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. In terms of previous meetings with Joe Smith, he's 0 for 4. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. 1-1 to Andrew McCutchen. Well hit to right, but foul. Now a swing and a miss, and McCutchen is set down for out number 1. Stepping up now, Aaron Hicks. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. And into left field for a 1-out hit. Striding forward now is the DH, Giancarlo Stanton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's a high pop-up. Gurriel is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer giving chase. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And the inning. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. It was a walk in his last trip.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here's George Springer in previous meetings with Britain. Chad Green comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Hit hard up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ballgame. Long throw to third. Throw won't get him. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. 0-1 pitch on its way. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And a neck-high fastball that time. McCann on third. Springer is at second with nobody out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Heading after it is Judge. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one. Digging in, Alex Bregman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit. The relay, and he is in there with an RBI triple. Here's Carlos Correa now. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. 0-1 the count. Ground ball up the middle, and it's going to get through into center field for a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. Now the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel. First pitch on its way. This one skied out toward right. Judge is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2. Aroldis Chapman comes on to pitch from bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches. And if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day. And we saw that here this afternoon, the ball flying out at near record pace.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard on the ground to the right. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Pitch out, nothing doing. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Andujar leads off first with 1 away. Runner goes for second. A pitch out. The throw. And even a pitch out can't do the trick. He's in there at second. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got.
One out and a runner on second base. Drilled to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Smoke toward third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Digging in and looking for more, Aaron Hicks. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Into right field, that's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back. In now is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4. Number 63 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. On his way, the 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. Gurriel is over now, and he's got it for out number 2. In now, Aaron Judge. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Springer to the track. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run.
The batter.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bounce it to the left side. Altuve fields it cleanly. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to. Next will be the designated hitter, Tyler White. He was a double play victim last time around. Here's a high pop-up. Andujar waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Jake Marisnick. Comes into this at-bat 0-for-1 in the ballgame. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. And this will be chopped foul here at home plate. Just gets a piece of it. Still 0-2. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. Popped high in the air. Gregorius calls for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping into the box, Brian McCann. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. Stepping in, Didi Gregorius. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Hard hit towards center. Springer is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Into the corner and slicing foul. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2. And that misses. 2-2.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
The 2-2 one more time. Hit high and deep out to left. Gonzalez going back on it. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. Into the box now, Miguel Andujar. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. in tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And now a slider in on the hands, and Roberto Ozuna enters the game with one gone in the top of inning number 9.
Number 54, Roberto.
And that's in there, 2-1. Drilled down the line. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. Now in the box, Gleyber Torres. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball, 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 2-0 pitch. On the ground to short. This could be 2. Altuve for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go George Springer. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. No balls and a strike to count. Here it comes. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And gone. An absolute bomb. Next up for the Stros, Jose Altuve. Skied into very shallow right. Judge is under it. 1 down. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's 1 for 3. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Torres ranging into the outfield. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Judge racing back, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top Afternoon baseball now from beautiful Marlins Park in Miami, Florida. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the LA Dodgers and the Miami Marlins. Major League Baseball on the show is next.